What is Dajjal and why is he so important within our scriptures? The very first day we gave an outline as to what Dajjal is and what Sufyan is. The biggest enemy that Islam has today is the enemy known as Dajjal. Sufyan may kill, but the idea is that he physically destroys you. Dajjal morally, spiritually, socially corrupts you. And Akhir Zaman is that time where you'll see many Dajjals will rise. The final Dajjal will be the most intense Dajjal. It will be that Dajjal who takes 2/3 of our community towards becoming Murtad. It will be that Dajjal who will destroy the whole psyche of the world. Morality will cease to exist, and truth and falsehood will be blurred. As the Prophet of God sits there within Masjid al-Nabawi, a person comes to him and he says, Rasulullah, tell us about Akhir Zaman. The Prophet begins and he says that in this time, there is one truth and there's one falsehood. He says, Akhir Zaman will be that time, where there will be multiple falsehoods, but one truth. This man then startles and he says to the Prophet, how are the people going to differentiate between truth and falsehood then, where there's multiple falsehoods? At that moment, Rasulullah says that truth will be like the sun in the sky. It will be visible for those people whose eyes are open. But there's a saying that says this, if a person just looks from his eyes, he's blinded. Go inside of your heart and your intellect, open up your heart and intellect. See from the eyes inside of you to understand and appreciate. What is the truth? Today we're not seeing that. Truth and falsehood has come in such a way where it's very difficult to differentiate. Morality in the world ceases to exist now. We don't know what's right, we don't know what's wrong. As Akhir Zaman edges forward, the tradition says we won't know. In a world of secularism, where morality is something which is subjective, what is truth? What is justice? What is morality now? We don't know anymore. This is why in the tradition, time and time again, there's a repetitive cycle which is coming. Attach yourself to the Sharia, attach yourself to the akhlaq within Islam. The reason being is that if a person in Akhir Zaman is left on his own accord, he won't know which direction to go, where to go and how to go. When the Prophet of God said that there will be many different batils that you'll see that, Batalan, so many of them. The ways that you look at the sun shines. What is that sun? And that sun is the sun of Hidayah. And that sun is the sun of the Afkar of Al-Muhammad. That sun is the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt alayhi salam. It is our duty therefore, as we move towards Akhir Zaman, to educate ourselves and to ground ourselves within the teachings of the Ahlul Bayt. Make sure that you come to the teachings with an open heart, and make sure you come with a heart which has tazkiyah nafs. You're doing tazkiyah of yourself, you're purifying yourself, because without purification, those teachings of the Ahlul Bayt will never take effect within your heart. That's why today you'll see that there are many people across the world